I knew that my channel was going to become monetized. Not when I started uploading consistently, not when I started to get a bunch of views. When I was just so interested that I did so much research and I started to find average videos and I started to find crappy videos, to say the least. And I realized there are people not better looking than me, not smarter than me, not more educated, not anything than me, putting so little effort, but still they upload and they got views, and they got 50 views, 100 views, 1,000 views. And I understood, as long as something gets published, this dream is possible. It is a race in the format of a marathon. For some people, they were born ready. They have training, preparation. They finish quickly. They get to success in a couple of months and only a year. They're replacing their entire income. They're becoming millionaires. For other people, it takes 5 years, a decade to really see enough money to be called successful. No matter how long it takes you, the difference between those who become YouTubers, become monetized, gain an audience, and make a name for themselves versus those who do not is at what point do you stop? The idea of a timeline is keeping you stuck. You see a huge mountain ahead of you, right? And what you think is, I need to get to that level and I only have a year to do it. I only have 2 years to do it because that's how long it takes the average person, or that's how soon I want the results. I don't want to have to wait. Your impatience, your artificial timeline. I'm already 25 and I need to be a YouTuber by the time I'm 27 so that by the time I'm 30, like, I've amassed enough. It's all BS. You're making it up. It's not based on reality. If you really want it enough, it doesn't matter if you start at 50 or 25 or 55. And it doesn't matter if it takes you a month, a year, a decade. If you want it to be a part of this lifetime for you, you just have to do it and keep going. Even if sometimes you slow down and you're crawling and other times you're sprinting, you're always doing the same thing. Just upload. Just upload anything. It doesn't matter how bad you look. It doesn't matter how dumb you sound. It doesn't matter that you can only film on your phone. That you have nothing, that you feel that is of great substance. That you're not fucking Einstein. You don't have the message of Einstein to give. It doesn't matter. Do something, talk about something that sounds interesting. You know what? Mr. Beast used to make hours-long videos of himself literally just counting. Just some kid sitting down in front of a camera counting. Is that not crazy? Anything to start. Literally anything. Hi, my name is this. Talk about anything that you feel like. Whatever you find interesting, you talk about it. You will find success. It might take you a while. But so what if it were to take you 10 years? Do you want this or not? Do you want a temporary success? Because then what's the point? Are you doing it just for money? There's not a lot of money right away. It takes you a while to see that money. Oh, okay, you want that money now. You want the YouTube money now. You just want to be an overnight billionaire, right? And then when you have the money, what are you going to do with your life? If you had 10 grand deposited into your account right now, if you had $1 million freaking dollars deposited into your checkings account from AdSense right now, because this is what you're doing this for, right? What would you do with your time? You would go on vacation? You'd spend time with your loved ones? You'd partake in a hobby? Then record that. Record that thing that you would do and share it. Whatever it is that you would feel passionate about, to invest your time in, that gives you joy, just record that then. It is really that simple. And if all you want is the money, and that's why you're creating this timeline, and that's why you can't wait, and you wouldn't be on YouTube if it wasn't for the money, what would you do instead with all of that free time? Oh, you would do this hobby. You would make model airplanes. You know what? Then start a business with that instead. If that's what you would invest decades of your life into and you would be happy about it, then do that instead. And don't even bother uploading anything. Make up your mind. Stop being distracted by what everyone else is doing. All you have to do is upload. That is good enough. And let me add to this. The reason why you doubt yourself, the reason why you hesitate, why you feel like re-recording, why you feel like what you're saying is dumb, is because you're comparing. You're comparing too much to other people. You think you have to be like what you see. You're not being authentically you. That's the problem. You're holding yourself back from being yourself. You feel that you need to be perfect, and you have an idea of what perfect is, and you're not living up to it because either perfect is what somebody else is doing, and you're not that person who looks like that, who talks that way. You can never be. And so you will never be satisfied, even if you copy them down to a T, even if you do whatever is trending, even if you get the money and get the apartment, the house, the lifestyle, whatever. Even if you get that, you're not going to feel satisfied because you are never going to become that person. That's just the reality of it. You can't be that. You can only be you. The sooner you start accepting you, the easier it's gonna get. Finally, you're gonna be able to just upload and stop freaking doubting yourself. Because this is what happens, right? When you are not being authentic and you're just trying to copy what you think is desirable outside of you, you're talking to the camera, your words are coming out, but inside, your subconscious mind is talking to you saying, are you for real? What is with this BS? Like, what are you even saying right now? I know that's a lie. I know I don't believe in what I'm saying. This is some bullshit. That's not even how you really feel. That's not even what really happened. You're masking the truth. Instead of just speaking from experience, you're embarrassed. You're ashamed. You're trying to hide that aspect and making things into something that they're not. So then nothing that comes out of your mouth feels like it's worth anything. You're not being true to you. That's the problem. It's not about anything on the outside. It's not about that you get no views. It's not about that nobody takes you seriously. It's not about that you get hate comments. No. It's that you know you don't believe in yourself. You know what you're doing is bullshit. If you had peace with you, if you believed in you, if you were confident in you, that something about your message is authentic to your human experience, you really think this. This is really what your life has shown you. This is really a conclusion you've come to. This is a skill you truly think you know. And then you share it with the world. Like, I could say that I want to become a nail technician, and I could be learning how to do acrylic nail tips, right? Even if I do not have the best, most glamorous looking result, if I know I poured my heart into doing this thing that is my passion, that I love, even if I am a beginner, even if my results are subpar, even if I can only do one nail and it takes me an hour, I know I put in the work, I know I'm doing something that I care about, I know that I believe in it, I will publish it, I will share it. It's when you know you didn't try hard enough, it's when you know you're not doing something that really matters to you, when you're not being authentically you. That's when all the doubts creep in. That's when you're second guessing yourself. When you're pushing yourself to do something because you just think you have to. Not because I love it, this matters to me, I believe in this. This is really just who I am. That's what you need to practice more than anything else. You know, there's a reason why ugly people who don't have their hair done and have no makeup and have no whatever and don't have all this money and the Lamborghini and the luxury apartment can still find success on here. You know, you got to really think about how much YouTube do you watch? How much social media do people watch? It's you wake up, you grab your phone, you watch something. At work, your coworkers, they watch things. Your lunchtime, you watch a video, you scroll social media. You get home, that's what like, it's everywhere. Everyone is using it everywhere. Is that not crazy? There's so much opportunity. There's more time now to watch and consume content than there has ever been. And I mean, it's so easy to access people, to make a connection. It's so easy for people to be willing to give you a chance. You know, because if you go back like 20 years ago, 15 years ago, even 10 years ago, not everybody had a working smartphone that just had internet that you could connect and watch YouTube. And that you knew you can go on this platform and find someone posting something valuable about anything that you want to know. You know, there's a lot of times where I myself would rather go directly to YouTube than even to bother Googling things, because I know I'm gonna get a real person to give me an answer, not some regurgitated bullshit AI answer that is leaving out all of the details of what I need to know. If you didn't believe in it, you yourself would not be consuming it. You just have to understand that there is potential. All you have to do is upload and be true to yourself. The rest will fall in line. Eventually, things will make sense. You'll know how to improve. You'll know a way to pivot forward. But as soon as you stop doing what's authentic to you and you try copying somebody else, you're gonna want to give up. You're gonna feel like it's too freaking hard. You're gonna start to lag. That procrastination is gonna set in. It is too hard when it feels like bullshit to you. And it feels like bullshit when you know it's not really you. It doesn't come from you. It's not authentically you. It's not a vision that you yourself have. Just upload anything and you'll be fine. Upload anything and let me find you. And let's make this a two-way conversation. It's your time.